not even a thought, because without music, it would all be pretty much meaningless.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up with music from literally like the cradle. I mean, music was just the central, focus of my family. It really was.
Yeah, it's kind of always there. Like, I mean, I started playing saxophone like in the 3rd or 4th grade when I was skateboarding my whole life, which was a big part of the culture. You know what I mean? And music was kind of hand in hand with that, especially punk rock music. I started playing in bands, around like 10th grade, on and off. And then when I randomly started kind of really DJing, like had 2 Technique 1200s and mixing records and that stuff, that was just fun. Like, I wasn't like, oh, I want to be a DJ and make money and be famous or whatever. Like, it was just something to do.
It was funny. It's like middle school, high school. Like, I kind of turned into like the party DJ, of our crew, and I remember
we were
buddy,
DJs before we even knew it, pretty much. Like, we really were. Like, before we matched beats or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
for me, I remember going to see the Mighty Boss Tones,
Yeah. That's
it'd be a great ska show, a lot of energy, and then all of a sudden, 15 minutes later, all of a sudden, and then a DJ comes, like Trip or someone would come up, and like they'd do like a full-on like dance night. There was this cross-pollination at a time that was really, really essential to what's going on now. Really essential to, I'm sure, Rob and I. I mean, there's no question. So, people of our age, it just kind of, it wasn't. You weren't so segmented. It was just like music, it was a vibe, it was sort of like a scene that wasn't necessarily just about a particular style. It was just sort of about...
It was a scene. That's an important word there, too. The scene.
It was a vibe. I wanted to, I wanted to experience that, and it allowed that at that time. And I just knew that I needed to kind of express this, just more from being exposed to the rave scene, and I was just so enthralled by and captivated by the way these seamless sets were coming out from kind of dark DJ booths. And like, you didn't really necessarily see the DJ, but like, it was just this kind of like musical aura that was being projected out to you.
Well,
and I really was like, I wanted to do that.
Because it involved everyone. It wasn't just the DJ.
Exactly.
It was like,
it was not focused on like this one performer. It was more focused on the collective energy of this room, just kind of vibing to this almost minimal sound. It was, it's complex, but like,
there's that collective energy is definitely a good.
Yeah, and I mean, the music's very complex, and it can be extremely layered, and it can have vocals, and it can have horns, and it can have whatever. But at the same time, like, it's kind of basic, and it just kind of draws out emotions in people, and the people, the dancers, the environment, kind of is what is important in it, as much as the music itself.
It's all about music. It's pretty much what keeps me alive. That's my fuel. That's it.